Same thing. Like a lot of times it's, and I think that overall in this country, if everybody would stop screaming at each other, they would discover that that's true more or less across the board. But everybody's so busy screaming at each other and not actually listening to what they're saying.
And then you got the media that's like, oh, this shooting happened.
We are going to literally just kind of stir the pot.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't think.
Oh yeah, welcome back.
I don't think we should control the media by any means, because that way lies danger. But
a very serious discussion taking place while I do a thing here.
At the same time, I do think that the media is.
I felt like there was one more, but maybe I got
and
it.
not the solution.
I just can't wait to hear this like conversation out of context, because I started the episode like right when you're like, I feel like the media.
No, don't fall.
Well, I mean, we definitely should control the media, and I think everybody actually pretty much agrees on that across the board. Because you control the media, and then.
I think the media is already controlled. That's the problem.
That's the problem, exactly. Thank you.
Government control.
See, here we go.
Here we go. Politics on Super BlastN Bros. And it's about. It started with gun control, so. You know how we all are about gun control?
Actually, we're more talking about not even necessarily politics in general, but it more generally like the fact that people need to actually sit and listen to each other instead of scream at each other, and then we might actually get somewhere. Because we're not right now. So.
Matt, every teacher should have a gun. Go.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Are you waiting for me to argue with that?
I really hope my mom doesn't watch this episode, because I will get an earful in like a month.
I don't think every.
I actually don't think every teacher should have a gun. I think that there definitely should be teachers that have guns. And I think it's unfortunate that that's a thing that we need to do. But in this day and age, that's where we are.
I don't think they have to. I think they should have the choice to.
I think that teachers should have to go through the same kind of gun safety and
that I actually do agree with. That I agree with.
Personally, a cop goes through, because a teacher is going to be using that gun in the same type of a situation that a police officer is going to be using that gun.
So what do you mean it fucking freezes you?
And is going to have to be able to make the same types of choices. So I do think they need to have intensive training if they're going to carry it inside the school.
Right. I think they should just get I think they should get that just have that knowledge in general.
Same. I mean,
that's the biggest thing for me, is because like a lot of people and a lot of like parents really like are totally anti-gun because they have kids, and immediately just turns them against that.
For me, I'd like somebody there to be able to protect my kids from these people.
Yeah, and Matt and I have some recent. I mean, it was relatively minor, but some recent scary experience to draw on here, because not too long ago, there was actually a shooting right across the street from their school, and it was a pretty terrifying. And
you know what? What's the weird thing is? I didn't hear anything about this until you.
Well, there's is it closed now, or is it still open?
I think it's still open.
There's a.
Let me ask you something. What kind of gun was used? Do you know?
I don't. I honestly don't. But the thing is it wasn't actually, thankfully, aimed at the school, but.
Right.
There was.
The reason why I asked that real quick is because, media. When we're talking about media, is so corrupt. Because they always like to pick the details that they like, and they're like, this is enough to forward a narrative,
Right.
And that's the shit that bothers me about the media. They'll totally fake shit.
Do we need to have a narrative? Absolutely. But do we need to have a narrative that is controlled by specific media influences or even government influences? No. We need to have an honest, open conversation about whether or not, what the good things, the pros and cons. But my point is that we had, I'm at work, I get this email from my child that says, Mom, we're safe, I swear, we're okay. And, I mean, I don't know anything's even going on.
You have the murder beam on.
I'm just going to go die to Wiley here, because I think that my save is for right here.
Wait, pause. What weapon do you need? I think it's cut.
Fire.
Is it fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
But and here across the street from the school, there was we live in Lawrenceburg, which is it's
Not a
a
cesspool.
casino. It's a casino town, so there are things in the town that some may consider not so savory. But there's actually a strip club across the street, not too far from the school, right across the street, kind of catty corner.
That's kind of weird.
And
Not kinda. That is kind. That's just weird.
I will give you my opinion on strip clubs later if you want it, but
they're hot. No, they're actually kind of gross. I've never been to one, but I don't.
My brother has several friends that work at them, and they're not as bad as people think they are. But that's another story. Story for another time. There was a gentleman in there, and it was early enough in the day. The strip club probably was not even open. I can't verify that, of course.
I think this is where you use the Cutman weapon.
Basically, somebody went into the strip club with a gun. There was a shooting incident. No one was hurt, even at the strip club.
Shit.
But
You want to do this fight then?
I'll give it a shot.
there were what? Like
Fire on the first part, though.
Fire in the first part.
200
Fire.
kids? Were there 200 kids on there? I think they said there were 200 kids on the football field, and they ushered them all inside. But my point is, had that active shooter, and it was an active shooting situation,
move into that area.
Yeah.
Who would have protected the kids?
Who would have stopped them from shooting?
Because criminals don't listen to the laws.
Yeah, exactly. So, to me, like I said, I do think they should have serious training before they're allowed to carry that gun into the school.
Oh, hell yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely. But do I think that a teacher should have the option to take said training and carry a gun into the school as a means to protect my child? Also, abso-fucking-lutely. I hate that I have to say that, because in my opinion it would be way better to not have that be a thing, because that would mean that we didn't have to worry about that. But unfortunately, in today's society, honestly, I would have rather have known that there was somebody there that could protect my child in that event. And,
Yeah, I feel the same way.
and the fact that we very recently went through a situation that, I was terrified. I was at work. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. They canceled there was some program or something going on that night. They canceled. And it's,
By the way, Mega Man 1 done, so here's the ending.
yay, does that mean we get to play?
Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to
In the
peace.
middle of a gun control discussion.
That is how we transition on this channel.
This is the most political we've ever gotten on this channel. It sucks to say that's political, but
Unfortunately,
that's what they turn it into.
Fight Mega Man for everlasting peace.
There are so many things that have become political that, in my opinion, shouldn't be political at all.
Staff.
Alright,
here's
so
here's the part where we look for funny
let's
names.
be
AK.
happy.
That'll be exact same.
That's perfect! That is great! That's fucking great!
But is he number
No
47?
fucking
There's Tom Pond.
Let's call it tampon.
But is
Tampon.
he number 47?
I
think it's supposed to be Inafune.
There's AK
There's
again.
AK.
My
Okay,
boy
so that's
AK.
Number 2. Are there 47? That's
HMD, that sounds like a fucking missile launcher or rocket
Maybe
launcher.
it is.
Oh god.
Chancellor Corrine Manami.
Chanchakuran.
This guy's Papa.
Yuka-chan's Papa!
Oh my god.
Presented by Capcom U.S.A, comma.
Well, there you go. There's.
Why is the...
Dot, comma.
What the fuck is up with the... Whoa.
Are you ready to do this again?
Fuck no!
Well, that's Mega Man 1.
And, yeah, with that...
That's where it all started, right there.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Your franchise.
Next time we play a Mega Man game, it's probably... I really want to play Mega Man Legends so bad. I fucking created a folder for that game, and I've fucking been, itching to play that game so bad. There's a
I think
folder.
we have some calamine lotion somewhere for that.
The question
You can't
is,
fix this itch.
what involvement did AK have with that game?
And was it just one AK, or was it 47?
Well, there was definitely two
was
on
two.
there.
The really important questions.
Each game he gets another AK.
Were you ready to get rid of these slippery effects and
What are
just...
the fuck? What's the fucking odds of that? I just got to mention that we're fucking talking about like a gun control thing, and all of a sudden,
Very first one.
like, here's the thing,
AK.
like here's the best part about it. I was like, okay, let's end this conversation so we can like talk about the game, how we feel about it, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, I get ready to talk about it, and all of a sudden, AK just starts shifting from
And
left
Matt
to
goes,
right on the
this is
side
the
of
part,
screen.
as it starts to shift over, Matt's going, this is the part where we talk about, find funny names, and he's like, AK.
That's so fucking
What?
perfect.
So we're doing a synopsis of what we said during this episode that's funny at the end of this episode.
So you really only have to
Oh,
watch
fuck.
this episode, the rest are just...
Holy shit, that's fucking great.
And now you know what we think of gun control in the schools.
Arm them with water pistols.
Give them airsoft guns, they'll do good.
That'll do it. Yeah, right.
Well, anyway, that's it for this. So.
Poke them in the eye, they're like, fuck, can't fucking
Poke
see
'em in
now.
the
I
eye.
can't kill these kids.
Look at Iceman there. I'm just like looking at this like...
He looks like he's got a mustache. I can't unsee that
Okay,
now.
so do you know the thing where the guys are like walking funny and they're doing this thing?
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
We were doing it earlier with our fucking... Elizabeth and I were being ridiculous. We were like, you want to take this outside? She's like, yes, let's take it outside. So we started walking like that.
This happened.
I'm trying to like
And they
look
couldn't
at.
figure out what to do that would be funny.
I'm
outside.
looking at all these sprites to like make fun of more shit. The only thing I can think of is Elect Man looks like his fucking head is a big ass leaf, an autumn leaf. Like that's all it is.
It looks
It's like his
Wolverine.
mask.
It's always looked like Wolverine.
He kind of. I can see that. I can get
It
that.
actually looks like Wolverine to me.
Fucking Fireman just like, oh, I'm angry.
So fucking amused by the fact that Cutman. I'm sure it's supposed to be scissors, but it looks like he has a giant bow on his head.
Okay.
Like seriously, like maybe Cutman is
You
not
know what,
actually
maybe-
Cutman.
Maybe
he's Cutwoman.
maybe Cutman killed Pac-Man and he wears his dead body
On
as
his
a
head.
hat.
There
Yeah.
you go. I mean, maybe
We got backstory for Cutman. On the Guts Man, he just looks like he's gonna punch somebody in the face. I know he's got his
What?
arm, so he's got his arms to the side, but how his like art kind of pops out, it looks like he's like getting ready to
It
fucking
looks like
punch
he's wearing
somebody.
like one of those like hard hat enemies like on his head.
He
Okay,
is pretty
so
much
just for
like
the record,
not the enemy, but he's got one of like the hard hats
it
on.
took me like 20 years to understand that they were saying like that he had guts. I would picture Guts Man, and I could not figure out what was going on because I was waiting for there to be like intestines, hearts, guts.
He's throwing the liver
You know what's
at
funny?
you.
He's like the only robot master that doesn't fucking make sense.
I know.
Like,
It never has ever.
And Bomb Man's just standing there with like his fist up in the air.
no, he looks like he's flipping off. He's giving someone the bird.
I
Look
feel-
at that shit. Do you
I
see it?
feel kind
Yeah,
of
there
like
is a little.
He's just like, fuck you, Thunder. You can suck my dick.
I feel like Fireman, okay, has every reason to be angry because he literally
He's
has a
on
pan
fire.
with fire in it on his head. That shit's gotta hurt.
He's even got like a ladder. Like, look at that. It's like a sideways ladder, like holding the fire.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like a pan with like ladders on it, and then they just put fire in it. And I mean that shit's gotta hurt.
You know what? I'm gonna make mention of this because I gotta do it right now. Fucking Dr. Wiley looks like he's like some dude in the alleyway getting ready to sell some meth.
He so does. Oh my
He's just
god.
like, he's like, so
I want to
Like
go back.
something
what are you
off of-
buying?
What's that show? The oh god, what's that show where the guy is like a teacher and he starts cooking meth and it's
Oh, fucking, I love how it comes to
like on
this.
the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it.
Fuck, what is it?
It's Walter, and that show's
fucking-
hilarious. That one show.
Fucking with, what's his name? What's the name of the actor?
Yeah, do him.
What's the name of the actor? Tell me.
I can't think of it. The fuck is the name of that show? Oh, fuck. Oh.
I have no idea. I just want to mention that I'd love to call a fireman and have this guy show up at my house.
Yeah, fucking like they're just like we need a fireman. We need some firemen out here. And like 50 of them show up, and they're like, "Oh, I'm on fire!" And they're just like, "What the fuck, guys? You said firemen. They're on fire."
You should have called the fire department. So you called the fireman instead. Wow, we've just rambled on for like ever now.
What's the actor's name? If I know the actor's name, I might fucking.
I literally cannot think of the name of that show, and I've watched it good. Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. God damn, Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. Everything pieces together when I just get one fucking name.
Yeah, he does. He looks like he should be on Breaking Bad.
Like an older version.
In his trailer.
Of Walter. Well, this episode is now fucking into the fucking ground.
Like I said, I just feel like I feel like Guts Man really should just have guts falling out of him. Ice Man looks like those dudes doing. You're gonna have to splice in that video so that we have a clue.
Now, like, man, all these fucking robot bastards kind of suck. Heck, man.
They kind of all have, like, the whole time we've been alive, but somehow this game is still fucking crazy cool.
And it started this epic series.
Yeah.
Your cat is getting behind your TV.
Alright, we don't have anything interesting to say. I'm ending the episode. Bye.